What is up, YouTube? Today we have an OU match against a person by the name of Sha'er. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. He has a different Smogon name. I just forgot. I apologize for that. But let's get started. And as you saw in the team preview, he has a pretty strong rain team going against my sand team as usual. And he leads off with his Polytoad. And I lead off with my Tyranitar. And if I know the game mechanics correctly, I believe the faster Pokemon gets his weather up, which is going to be him, so I get the last laugh and get the sand up, which is good for my team. And I'm not going to take anything from this Polytoad, so I just switch out immediately into my Starmie, thinking he's going for a water move. As he does, he goes for a Hydro Pump, which does a good chunk to my Starmie, unfortunately. But, you know, what are you going to do? And I'm going to outspeed here after the sandstorm damage on both of us. And I go for Psychic because unfortunately my Starmie does not carry the Thunderbolt. He's there for rapid spinning. Or it has rapid spinning on it. So that's why it doesn't have Thunderbolt. He goes for another Hydro Pump. I barely live it, but not for long as I die to the sandstorm. And you know, Starmie did its job. You know, just whatever, wall the Polytoad for the time being. Stoutland, bringing the Stoutland. I love the Stoutland. He goes for the return that I finally found the time to power up. I got this off Pokecheck, so even though it's happiness on Pokecheck is, you know, maxed out, it's not on my game, so I found the time to get it to max happiness. Goes for a Bullet Punch on this with a Scizor priority move. Doesn't take me out, fortunately. And I'm going to go for the Life Orb boosted Fire Fang. 4 times super effective. And it's going to take out the Scizor. And I get a crit here. I don't know how much it mattered. I don't really do damage calculation. You guys know that. And my Life Orb does that Bullet Punch brought me down to the exact perfect amount of damage, because my Life Orb is doing 31 damage right now, and it brought me down to 124, and 31 is exactly 1/4 of 124, so I have 4 moves left on my Stoutland, which is kind of unfortunate. And he goes for an Extreme Speed as I switch into my Onix, because I didn't want to take an Extreme Speed, because I would have taken out my Stoutland easily. And that does diddly squat to the Onix as he brings in his Gyarados, who gets the Intimidate off. And I go for the Stealth Rock on the switch in. Good move. Gotta get that entry hazards up. And I don't want to take a 4 times super effective Waterfall from this Gyarados, so I switch out into my Leafeon, my other defensive wall. You guys are used to seeing the Deoxys defensive form. But I chose Leafeon this match, and he comes into great use. Goes for Dragon Dance, +1 attack and speed. You know how it goes. And we both take the sand damage here, and I get my recovery back to full health. He goes for a Double Edge here, and even at +1, this Gyarados, this Double Edge is not going to do all that much to this Leafeon, so on this turn I went for Swords Dance, so we're sitting well at +2 attack. And surprisingly he goes for a, hold on, I have to get ahead of myself forgetting about the residuals on the weather. But here he goes for a Waterfall for whatever reason. And you know, that's not going to do anything. It only does, at +1 stab, it only does about, 70. So I just Baton Pass in here, and I hope you guys know what I'm going into. You should know, because you've seen it before. I go into my ace in the hole, as I like to call it, the Stoutland, and +2 return. This Gyarados has no chance of taking it out. So there you go. Down goes the Gyarados. Take that Life Orb recoil. He goes into his Tentacruel, fruitlessly trying to survive the wrath of Stoutland. He goes for a Protect. and I go for the return, and takes some sandstorm damage, maybe recovers it off with his leftovers, and I go for the return again. He doesn't go for protect, and that's a minute +2 stab again. Max happiness, it's going to take out that Tentacruel, who are more specially defensive. So, down to my, what seems like the last move I can make with this Stoutland. And he goes into his Dragonite, gets nice 1/4 damage due to Stealth Rocks. Go for the Ice Fang, surprised he didn't go for an extreme speed, oh well. If he didn't, I would have just gone to Haxorus and his Choice Scarf and outraged it. But anyway, Ice Fang takes out 4 times, and that's 5 Pokemon Stoutland's taken out. 1 Politoed, 2 Scizor, 3 Gyarados, 4 Dragonite, 5 Tentacruel. Goes into his Sharpedo, which is actually kind of dangerous because he has that Protect and Speed Boost combo. Surprised he didn't go for it because he didn't know my Haxorus was Scarfed. And but anywho, he doesn't go for the Protect. He gets the Speed Boost, or what I think he would have. I don't think he has Rough Skin. No reason to run Rough Skin. But anywho, I outspeed. Go for the Brick Break. That's going to take it out easy, and I win the match. So good game to him. And thanks for watching YouTube. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you later.